Start this way, work our way down for opening statements.
Okay. I am Emily Shelton, Post 1 District 1 candidate. I am a former Vietnam veteran Marine. For any of you, thank you, but I did volunteer. Probably wouldn't do it again. But it's a pleasure to be here, and I thank everybody for the trouble of coming. And I'm running actually because I feel like we had a mandate for the city, and that was basically to keep our taxes low, public safety, stop the overdevelopment, and get our roads paved and our potholes fixed, and at a greater accelerated rate than what the county is doing. So I investigated, and I did not feel that it was adequate, so I got involved, and I just it's kind of mind over matter. You know, they kind of take an attitude, they don't mind, and it don't matter. Anyway, thank you for being here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow citizens. I'm Dave Charlotte. I've been your District 1 representative and your Mayor Pro Tem since December 2008. I'm a retired Marine Brigadier General. I too was in Vietnam, and I spent 32 years in the Marine Corps. I'm a member of the St. Jude Catholic Church for the last 26 years, and I'm a member of the All Saints Knights of Columbus Council. I'm also married to Meredith Shortle, who is right there for 24 years. We have 3 great children and 4 superb grandchildren. My number one accomplishment since I've been in the city, since I've been elected, is that I have done what I told you I would do when I was elected. And my goals were consistent with what you and I set as our goals when we started to strive for city living. Those goals are a small and efficient government, a detailed land use plan and zoning plan for our city, keep taxes low, have a reserve fund, and a balanced budget, a right-sized police force that adequately protects our citizens, to enhance our parks and recreational facilities, and a system of fixing our infrastructure across the entire spectrum, fixing the worst first. As a proven fiscal conservative and an independent thinker on the council, here's some of the things that I have done. I proposed a multi-supplier contract for city services versus a single supplier contract that saves over $3 million a year and continues to save $3 million annually. It also increased the services. I proposed and got approved by the council a minimum of 4 months operational reserve. I led the opposition against the $120 million bond debt and the 24% tax increase. I recommended the
My name is Jim Breiteicher. I'm the candidate for District 2. My wife and I are 30-year residents of Dunwoody. My son was raised here, and I have a strong investment in this community. As I travel around Dunwoody and talk with people across District 2, I find many residents who are very angry about their city government, a government they feel is out of touch with the voters. They do not like the way their city is being run. I share their concerns, and the reason I decided to run was to do something about it. It's the American way. I've been gratified and humbled by the many residents who have thanked me for what I am doing. While there is no candidate with an eye for incumbent in the District 2 race, I note that my principal opponent, Hayward Westcott, was the mayor's campaign manager 2 years ago and has been his chief of staff since. If you like the status quo on the council, I believe he would represent another vote for Mayor Mike Davis. Dunwoody agrees there is much to not like about the status quo. At the current rate, our city road repaving program will take over 20 years to complete. We are treading water, not catching up. The Dunwoody Village Parkway project takes away 2 lanes, the second lane is making a great bicycle lane, and removes the tree-lined center median. There are alternative plans that keep the 4 lanes and the center median and avoid congestion. Project Renaissance is destined to cost the taxpayers millions in a sweetheart subsidized deal given too quickly to a financially weak developer. We have a city council that is on record as not wanting the very smart people of Dunwoody to serve on a parks committee to help set parks policy. Of course, smart people is part of the city tagline. We spent $130,000 to design a roundabout without first attempting the practical recommendations of the smart neighbors. The city planned to take away large sections of property from longtime homeowners at the intersection of Mount Vernon and Vernon without first talking to them, then telling them, quote, "There's nothing you can do about it," end quote. The list goes on and on. At meeting after meeting of the city council,
Under the rules, you have 30 seconds to respond to that. You have to have that 30 seconds.
I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. In addition, I would like to thank the DHA and the Chamber of Commerce for hosting this, as well as I'd like to thank the Crier for being the sponsor. I think tonight you're going to actually get to hear some different tones and some different facts. I encourage everybody to actually look into the facts and look in to see if those facts are true, and also listen to the tone of my opponents and the opponents that are here. I've been called an insider, and you know what? I'm proud that I'm an insider. I've been inside a dunk tank for lemonade days. I've been inside a soapbox derby car trying to get it ready for a race. I've been inside a bucket truck getting ready for the pole banners to go up for the 4th of July parade. I've been inside a float trying to get it ready for the 4th of July parade as well. I've actually also been inside this school trying to work to try to set up internships with the Chamber of Commerce with the principal of this school. I've also been inside the farmhouse selling pies for the Donald Baxter house. So you can call me an insider. I'm proud to say that. I'm doing that because it's a better Dunwoody that I'm trying to look out for. And I've always been that way, and I've always believed that. We're a great city, and you're going to hear me say we too. I believe that we are one city and we're one community, and we need to be able to come together. I want to be that candidate that is able to bring us together so we can communicate and get back on track. My name is Hayward Westcott, and I would appreciate your vote November 5th. Thank you.
First, I'd like to thank all of you for coming out tonight. I know you have very busy schedules, a lot of things to do, and I'm very glad to see all of you out here. I'm Sam Eads, and I'm a candidate for District 3. I'm an engineer and a business owner. I've lived in Dunwoody for 18 years, and I love this city. I voted for cityhood because I believed that it would allow us to have more input with our city government and more control over them, and allow us to control how they spend our tax dollars. The reason I'm running for council is I believe that our current council is out of touch with the citizens. As a matter of fact, my opponent has voted lockstep with the mayor on every major issue. Just 3 days ago, the council rushed through an approval of the zoning code rewrite right before the election. They were in such a hurry to get this done, they were rewriting parts of the code on the fly during the meeting. This rewrite allows for 3,000 additional multifamily units units to be built in Dunwoody, which would upset the current balance of 10,000 houses and 10,000 multifamily units. This would drastically change Dunwoody and would have a huge negative impact on the school system. The council spent more time arguing about how many pets you can have than how many multifamily units that we could have in the city of Dunwoody. District 3 needs someone who will listen to the people and do what they want, including creating our own school system, keeping taxes low and providing for tax refunds, paving more roads, providing police protection, and controlling high-density development. I've knocked on a lot of doors in District 3, and I'm pretty clear on one thing. The city needs to communicate better with the citizens. I believe my technology skills would be a valuable asset to help with that. It's important to keep taxes low. We have a lot of fees, a lot of taxes disguised as fees right now, including the $55 to replace your garbage disposal. I think it's time for some new faces on the council and time to bring new ideas and better represent citizens.
My name is Doug Thompson. I'm the current city councilman in District 3 in Dunwoody. That's the east side of Dunwoody for those folks not familiar with the layout. I'm married. My wife Terry is here. Terry, can you raise your hand? We've been married for 22 years. 21 of those we've lived in the same house in District 3 in Dunwoody. We've raised a daughter who came up through DeKalb County Public Schools. She's currently a freshman in college. Kinsey, can you raise your hands? We're proud to call Dunwoody our home. I also own a business here. I've had a business in Dunwoody for the past 15 years. I know Dunwoody from all different angles, whether it's a parent, a husband, a property owner, or a business owner. As your city councilman for the past 3 years, I've concentrated my priorities on paving, parks, and police, the basics. If the city of Dunwoody can do those 3 things well, we'll succeed, and I think we have done well. Do we have a ways to go? Sure, but we've come a long way in